everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Into it. I have the fan on. I think I heard something like just go. How you guys doing? So today, yes, we're gonna listen to more ramblings of a crazy child abuser. Oh, and to some of the new people, hey, what's up? How you doing? Um, I understand that you don't know some of the background with Shanny and Rev and everything. So you know what? Before we get into really anything, let me pick that up for. So this guy to the right with the yellow teeth, the one with the A on his head, that's Jason, aka Rev. The big Jabba the Hutt woman on the left, that is Shanny for Christ. Yes, she loves to pretend that she's Christian. She loves to be nuts. Here, you know what? In fact, let me just give you guys a video, and maybe that'll help explain more. So here, check this out.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to move it to just ask you a couple questions. Your name, the For Christ, where does that come from? The Shanny for Christ.
I was originally an atheist on YouTube.
I don't know.
And then I found Christ, and I told everyone, and they all said I had to be Poen. I had to be Poe. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But they kept saying I had to be a Poe. And I was like, no. So I changed it to Shanny for Christ, just to be like, no, I really do believe in Jesus Christ.
So what that was is from interview, one of the first I did with Scammy, because I wanted to find out, for myself, like, about all this information and everything. This is before Rev got in trouble with the Scranton Police Department and everything. At this point, they only had the what went down in Colorado with Shanny beating up Rev over the Baja Blast. But as you guys see, it got worse and worse and worse, to the point where in 2022, Rev Jason got in trouble for a simple assault / harassment physical strike kick. Now, I can give you guys my and again, this is for the new people, so everyone who's been here, just give me chances to explain it to them, because believe it or not, there's still people coming into this. If you look at my previous comment section, they were just like, they didn't know that there was any child abuse that actually went down, and it did. And Scranton, PA actually put the charges against, Jason. And that's what made him serve the 13 days in jail. Shanny dropped the charges because she's not a mother, of course. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a legit document, even though it says that Shanny is 5'10" and 145 pounds.
Bullshit?
Yeah, no. Shanny is not 145 pounds.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, she's like about 4 to 5, maybe even more. So, anyway, I know what you're thinking. Well, Shanny's big, Rev is small. Could she really allow this guy to attack her son? I think she wanted Rev out of the picture, aka Jason. Why do I think that? Well, she was really flirting with G-Man at the time, number one. Number two, she already set G-Man up with the house. You gotta think of it like we're playing 4D chess here, folks. That's what these cows do, or at least they attempt to. But there's a lot of stupid people out there, especially the cows. They can't let things go. But I think she tried to set up these pieces. G-Man has the house. I'm in G-Man's house. Rev is making no money. Well, hey, G-Man's got money, and he didn't sell the house yet, but he owned it, and he was fixing it. So I think Shanny saw that, and again, saw dollar signs, just like when she was first talking to Jason, aka Rev, when she was married to her ex-husband Chris. And I think she, said to Rev that he needs to, be a parent and discipline the children. But I think Rev just took the wrong time to do that when he was fighting with Shanny, which again, anybody who has seen this type of thing before, where there's a woman has a single kid, or a single mom has kids, and a guy comes in, a piece of crap, in my opinion, and he only wants what? He wants the mom. And we all know why, We don't need to fill in the blanks there. You can use your imagination. The guy just wants the mom, and he sees those kids as a burden. Of course he does. Jason, Rev, and Shanny, for that matter, have shown more love and respect for that cat, Gavin, than they ever did those two kids. You know why? Because they got that cat together. It's fascinating when you see the way that Rev used to talk to the kids and act. Like, he'd make this angry face at them when he'd be, like, filming in progress. Like, he was mad. Like, he despised those two kids. You could tell. He could pretend and say, oh, I love them, and they called me dad. Yeah, sure, Rev. I never heard that. All I heard was those kids saying, please don't have that crazy man in the house. So here's the first page, and let me get you this second page, which would be this, or maybe this is the first page. Well, whatever, different page. And like I said, you guys can always pause it and everything. And if you're giving these people money, like, I can't fault you if you didn't know. Of course, everyone should always do their research. But with that being said, now that you do know, maybe you shouldn't be giving them money, especially when you know that it's going to Delta 8 and other things that they don't need. These are the most privileged homeless people I've ever seen in my whole life. Having a house and not having to pay any bills, except for, I think that they have to put money towards either the internet or the electric. Because it's just weird that they're always in that one room. Or maybe because Shanny's like big. Like, this is like a what's eating Gilbert Grape situation for real. And what I mean by that is the mom can't leave the downstairs. That floor is about to go through. So here's that. And let's get to the page for you, which just summarizes what happened. And like I said, you guys can pause this, do what you need to do. But, when I hear that there's people that out there, that don't know. And again, I'm not trying to call out. We all have a past, but their past is too damn years ago. This ain't 20 years ago or 10 years ago. This is 2 years ago. And the fact that they don't even acknowledge it or say, you know what, Rev, Jason, you were a piece of shit for touching my kids. But if you just, like I said, I've read this 1,000 times. You can just see it right there. Stepfather hit. And again, he is not a stepfather. They're what they call common law married. He's a boyfriend. And that's really even said loosely. Hit his younger brother during the 911 call. LCCC could hear a female yelling. That was Shanny, of course. That she was afraid and he was going to do more. But at the same time, the 13 days that when he came home and he was pretending not to be home, he was outside in the driveway. They were supposed to be separated. And she was sneaking this guy in the house to have sex with him. When she thought he was going to do more to her children, right? Her loves, her everything. I mean, I can only, speaking of a father, of a parent, I can only say what it feels like to me to take care of kids or to help them out. For a woman to have to, come to terms with them and do that whole 9 months, to let some dude do that to them without even giving a shit, like, I don't get it. She beat him up over a Baja Blast, but she didn't do that for the kids. Like, it's really confusing. But here, let me just move this down. Like I said, you guys, for the new people, you can pause it, do whatever you need to do. I'll make it bigger. I know getting old sucks. You can't see or read for shit. But it says right there, Shannon threw a full bag of Tostitos chips at his back. So that's what prompted him to go over to the son and said, it's time to get off the laptop to the younger son. And he hit it shut and he grabbed his headphones because the kid, he didn't want to hear Rev fighting with his mom for the millionth time. And he got mad. He's like, just leave me alone. And you know what? I hate instigators like that. It's like, Rev, you try doing that to, you know, someone bigger than you and see what happens. You know, in Minecraft and all. But there it is. So, you know, just for, you know, so everyone knows. But let's get down to this video today. So this video, I was listening to a little bit of it, and basically, I guess it had to do, they were talking about if Shanny was pregnant. I'm like, oh my God, that would be, I mean, well, you see how she handled her 2 other boys, but hopefully she is way past that. And I'm hoping that Rev's, his counts is very low where that shit doesn't even work. But thank you all for hanging out with me today. I try to get 100 likes a video, pushes me out in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not. I'm looking at you 30%. What's up, replay crew? And yeah, let's just get into the video.
I feel ugly and bloated and gross and sick and...
Well, you're none of those things except sick.
Yeah.
Abortion?
I feel really fat lately. And I know I can't help it because of the deficiency, but it's like...
What deficiency? Oh, okay, you know what? I'll let her talk. What deficiency?
Well, I am helping it technically by taking my vitamin every Thursday.
Her vitamin D, haha.
I'm glowing. I don't feel glowy.
You're pregnant, Shanny. I love you.
God. I'm too old to be pregnant, honey. I love you.
That, I know it.
I love you.
I know that.
This is so weird.
I'm 40 years old. I don't want to pop out another baby.
Well, when I think of women looking like they're glowing, I think pregnant woman.
That's how I feel, too.
Yo, I got a question. Is she drinking soda out of a fancy glass, or is there like alcohol in there? Like I'm just curious. I know when Shanny can't get her Delta and stuff, she'll do whatever is around to get a little buzz, to escape her shitty reality. But again, like I just said before, it's not that shitty because she doesn't have to pay for bills. Or she doesn't have to pay bills. She doesn't have to pay bills, and they have a place over their heads. Doing better than a lot of other quote-unquote homeless people. And people need to keep that in mind when you're donating to them.
But like I said, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to pop out another baby.
Fair enough.
No, that's something 20, 30-year-olds do. Women in their 40s is when they retire from that.
Yeah.
Child rearing.
Yeah, babies at the age of, like, I think Ken and Mary. It's perfect time.
20, 30s, yeah.
Late 20s into your 30s.
Maybe she doesn't want kids with Rev.
It's like the
Cheers. You and Rev's baby would be super based, though. Yeah, I know.
You have no idea how much I wanted that, but whatever.
Dude, if I did end up pregnant, we would break the internet.
Probably.
Oh, they'd be so pissed. But then again, I don't want to go through what I went through over again with CPS and stuff.
Oh, God.
Wow. And I just showed you guys the ink is still wet. It's still here. The ink hasn't even dried yet. She doesn't want to deal with what she had to deal with CPS before. Well, you know what, Shanny? And I'm going to say it once because I'll probably keep saying it this damn video. Get rid of that guy next to you, that gimp, that ha. He is the reason. Okay? And before Rev existed, Shanny, Big Shan, you went after your ex-husband's brother with a hatchet. And the kids saw it. And then you told your kids, you said in front of your kids that you were going to end it all. And that's when Chris, your ex-husband, had to run home because he got a phone call by his brother and his mother that Shanny needs to go back in the hospital. That's why CPS was in your life. And the only reason why she was able to even have the kids before is because her ex-husband, Chris, wasn't actually a piece of crap. Like, he had, you you could say what you will about the guy. I don't know him, but I just know he had a job and always did. And that's how she was able to get them back the first time, because she already had her kids taken before Rev even came into the picture. But the kids dealt with a lot. They've heard a lot. They smelled a lot, folks.
Because it's hard having children when you're online.
Yeah, no, if you got pregnant, we would leave the internet.
Yeah.
I would insist on that. Actually,
yeah.
We would completely leave the internet.
Protect the babies.
Yes. Without a doubt.
I don't want to go through that stuff again.
We would have to relocate to somewhere completely different and hunker down. No online activity.
Yes.
Like none.
None.
If we could
Zero.
disappear, we're disappearing.
That would be wonderful.
Exactly. Exactly. We got to listen to the Radiohead song over and over again. How to disappear completely. That's a fucking great song, by the way. Okay. You're smoking some stuff. You listen to that, you're gonna go place. You are.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna float.
Sounds so great, right? Then with the new baby smoking some stuff. I mean, if you guys don't know, for the new people, Shanny had no problem smoking blunts in front of her children. I mean, yeah, they were in Colorado. It's legal, it's allowed. But, you know, most people who like to have a beer or a drink once in a while, they're not sitting there pounding booze in front of their kids. Yes, it's legal, but should you? You know, these things do send a bad message. And people probably shouldn't be smoking marijuana in front of them. Or if they're around, you know, smell distance, you know, people can go outside.
You're gonna float a bit.
Huh?
Radiohead. They're a great band.
Oh God, I dissociated. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's been happening to me lately. It's a lot of
Dissociated.
disassociation.
You have. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know what to say. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I used to be a professional rambler. Now it's like my brain is gone. It lacks the practice of the ramble, I think. Because like literally, when I'm offline, I'm quiet. I just don't talk really.
Yeah, exactly,
I don't.
Black Onion. I agree.
And I've been doing it more and more lately, is not talking to anyone. And I really have to try to get myself out of that rut of not wanting to talk to people. But how do you do it when you've been so fucking damaged by people?
And it's like you're some kind of weird sideshow freak in like a circus, and people come and look at you in a window. You know what I mean? That's how you feel after you've been through this shit with people, with the haters. You feel like a sideshow freak. That's how I feel, honestly, a lot of the times.
That's how I feel.
Well, you know, Rev, it's not like you didn't make ridiculous videos, you know, acting all big and bad because you had so much money and we were all poor pieces of crap. You know, EBT card. Tyrone what was it? Ephraim lobster tail and filet mignon with Tyrone because we're all poor. It's so funny that they just act like every reason is because Shanny's big.
That's a huge bitch.
and Rev looks like a riffraff. No, there's more to it. Just like with Cyrex, you know, appearance is one part, the icing on the cake, so to speak, but it's also the way they acted to people online that they had no idea who, the way they treated their kids on camera. There's a lot of stuff that these people just TMI. It's way too much information for strangers on the internet who should not even know about. I mean, I guess it's in the end it was better for us to know about because things got reported. But like I've always said, who got those kids taken? Who got those kids out of that situation? The kids. Because no matter how many times CPS gets a call, unless they go into the Colorado condo and see the cat feces on the floor, they're gonna ask the boys, "Hey, do you feel safe?" And it was just this one time they were sick of it. They were like, "No, I don't feel safe. My mom let this guy back in. We don't want to be here." So I'll always say it was the kids ultimately that got them out of the situation. And I definitely applaud them for, you know, standing up, being brave, and getting out of the Stockholm, you know what I'm saying, so to speak.
Feel a sideshow freak.
Yeah.
Like I'm not treated like I'm a person really by a lot of people. So it's like, but I am.
There's people that love you.
I know there
Absolutely.
are people who do love me and care for me.
Yep.
And I love you guys too.
Yeah. Yeah. They're everything.
But the majority, I'm treated like I'm some joke. Like I'm always treated like I'm some abusive woman that chasing can't stand. And I hate feeling like that and being treated like that because it's not the truth.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
No. And every time I speak out, it's always positive towards you because it is always positive. Look, sometimes you'll catch something on a live stream that's like, oh, he was pissed off or something. No. I have a way of expressing myself because I happen to be bipolar, and sometimes my emotions can manifest in a way that looks negative, but it's just the way I am sometimes. Yeah. It's not personal against Shanny in any way. I would be like that with anybody. Like, I just have moments like that. It's part of having what I got. And my therapist told me that.
What does he have? I still don't know. I never seen a diagnosis.
Sit on me too.
Yeah. You deserve.
After
how'd
you
this
fucked
come up?
me yesterday.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I wish I could rip my fucking thing off after being in you.
You know, but again, you can't blame Rev. That's how he expresses himself, folks. Like the stream.
She said, you want to improve your behavior, always, yes. But there's a certain level that's always going to be there. And you just got to learn
Gain
to not
diagnosis,
act out.
exactly, Corey.
That's what it's all about, not acting out.
And correcting bad behavior.
Yeah, and correcting perceptions, which can come to a mind of an isolated person, because I was isolated too. So I can have these things of like, oh, that person's making fun of me, and they weren't. Like, I've had that all my whole life. I would think, like, I'd hear somebody talking in the background.
Wow, that neck.
Like, that's just that type of shit, you know. And then feeling slighted, that can make you act a certain way.
Okay, you know what, Rev? Listen, I hear you. You know, people that aren't around people can be quiet, sit in the corner when Shanny's streaming. Well, that's also your wet brain. But come on. No, usually you're quiet. You're not saying rip your dick off and shit.
$800. I spent $100.
He-Man gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
Mousy donated $5 through Super Chat.
$800.
Thanks for giving me the replacement wrench and fixing the glitch I experienced.
Oh, well, hey, Mousy. Thanks for the 5. But I'm sure you also agree with me. You know, see, a lot of people online who watch stuff like this have known people that are abusers, you know, in their own way. And yeah, people can be alone, but to be alone, when Rev was first with Shane, he was very quiet. And then once, I guess, his brain started to like make sense of what was actually going on around him, I think he flipped out. You know? And I still feel like he may even think that this whole thing is a dream. You know, like, you know what I mean? He's just like going through life without actually seeing the consequences of it all. But here, let's get back to this video. But thanks for the 5, Mouse. I appreciate it.
And with bipolar, it can come out as fucking straight anger. Just, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, that can happen.
Me, what people like doing is these little cheap shots and digs into me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like...
Slights.
Yeah, like, what the fuck did I ever do to any of you people who fucking slight me?
You exist. That's...
Like, holy shit!
And by the way, she used to pay people, other creators and other channels and nasty channels to go after people like us. And she did that. She'd pay them a couple $100 to attack. So when she says, I love it when she says stuff like that, because that's what she did to me, and that's what she did to a lot of other people. I mean, not now, obviously, but back like in 2019, 2020. Circa, she definitely was paying people to go after people that were talking against her and saying, hey, you know, you shouldn't be smoking pot in front of your kids, or maybe you should open a window, or hey, maybe don't scream at your kids filming in progress, or hey, maybe don't do OnlyFans when your son's in the next room. That was a big one a lot of us had a problem with.
I would never treat someone like that who's never done anything to me like that.
Well, look at Elon thinks you're a person, so that's good.
I know, man.
That's good. Thank you.
Like, there comes a point where you have to really question yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Where you're hating on someone you don't even know.
No.
Just because you see someone on a camera talking, and just because you see someone talking and you talk back to them sometimes, does not mean you know that person.
No. All you know is a face with an opinion.
Okay, Rev, I can give you that. For people who don't know, Rev and Shanny have like a Nick Bravo situation. What I mean by that is you can literally go away for months, and you can even take me for example. Like, I took a little break, but then I heard my name is just brought up, because once they know who you are, they'll bring you up forever. You are one of their Achilles' heels, one of their excuses where they could be like, well, this guy Draven or this person Carrie, they're talking about me, so give me blessings. You know, and they do that. Same thing with Nick. He never tried to like just go away. In fact, when Stabella entered his life, he was just going after everybody, attacking anyone who ever spoke against him, but really spoke more against Stabella, which seriously, like, I don't know why he'd get into that. Yeah, that's just stuff he should let go. Because to me, for what I saw at that time, very recently, people were just saying stuff against Stabella because she timed people out in a G-Man's chat. And people were just getting sick of being timed out for no reason and be like, you know, who the hell are you? But I'm rambling. Let's get back to Rev.
And a screen name. That's literally all you know. And what we choose to tell you about our lives. But you guys just, the hater crew, the reaction crew, they'll literally make a narrative completely whole cloth out of nothing. They'll just start new with a new script and create something completely false. That's really hard to deal with, because if you want to do this stuff, if you want to be a streamer for a living, if you get blacklisted in this way, it destroys your chances of doing it. They ban your platform.
It doesn't only do that, it destroys your confidence and your drive and makes you question everything.
Yeah. And it makes you extremely antisocial, because you get to the point where you think everybody is not real.
Yeah.
Everybody is filled with vitriol and shit.
And just for people who don't know, they're bitching about people, calling them out for their shitty behavior for years. Meanwhile, they don't need any money at all. They're living in Rev's uncle's house rent-free. They never have to worry about money, and like as far as paying for bills or rent. And I'm sure if something happened to the uncle, like if he passed away, I'm sure Rev's getting this house. And he'll probably destroy it, or stuff will get run down because Rev is useless. This guy can't change a tire, let alone change a water heater or fix the toilet or anything a person can do. He can't do anything. The guy, they can't even vacuum the house there. So just keep that in mind when he talks about, oh, if you look me up online, you'll get all this stuff. Well, Rev, what do you really need to do? You know, you guys lucked out. The uncle feels bad. It's just you two left. Like, all you want is Delta 8 money. They keep talking about they wish they had real marijuana. And in Pennsylvania, I'm pretty sure you can get your marijuana card now. I mean, marijuana is legal now in most states. And it's a lot more, medically legal in the rest of the states. But it seems like Shane just doesn't want to pay the money. And even the money to get a medical card has gone down significantly since 2015 when I actually first got my card. But all right, let's get back to this.
And you walk away.
Yeah.
You walk away from humanity.
Yeah, because it makes you feel like everyone's fake, and they just have this angle where they want to get one up on you, and it's just like, I don't want to get one up on anyone. I just want to be able to just be me.
Yeah.
And be able to thrive being me without some person trying to tear me down.
Yeah.
And it just seems like that's been my whole life with people, is like, I'm getting somewhere in life, and then there's someone that comes in play that tears me down as a person, and I have to restart all over again.
Can you imagine losing your family, yelling at your kids over a couple $100? Nothing is more important than your family. I mean, obviously in my opinion, but nothing. Not YouTube, not internet drama bullshit, nothing. Especially the little shekels they were getting. They weren't getting any big money. You know, it's not like Shanny ever had like 100K subs. She wasn't even getting Fruity Beauty levels of money. She was getting like maybe 500 a month. The one time 1,000 when the abuse was really ramping up and people were watching, you know, because they were screen recording the video, mass flagging it. But other than that, Shanny got not a lot of people. Never. I just know I'll never understand that she got so worked up over nothing when she could have just had him go to get a job at a gas station and gets like 20 something an hour or 15, whatever it is now, make more and have his dignity.
And it's not just online, it's other parts of my life where I felt this way repeatedly in my life.
Yeah.
And when you experience these things insulated repeatedly in life, you really don't want to be part of society.
That's it. And the goal of the people that, I believe, the goal of the people that have done this stuff is to isolate you further.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Because you can get so isolated that you start pushing away the, like, few people that are left in your life.
Yeah, you choose to be isolated. Instead of, like, it starts out being forced to be isolated.
Yeah.
And then it turns to be choosing to be isolated because it's a lot more mentally safer for you.
Yeah.
To be isolated than to be thrown out there with people who just want to tear you up.
Yeah. And deliberately fake being your friend and stab you in the throat, you know? Like, who the fuck wants to live that life? That's like Job with all of these guys coming into him and he's sick. And they're all just like, well, you're a fucking retard, Job. We never really liked you anyway.
And we're definitely not going to say this is isolated to us.
No.
Only. No.
No.
This is every person who's a celebrity in some way, shape, or form experiences this.
It's a specific... I put us in the thing with, like, Skippy. It's like, we're not as big of a celebrity as him. But it's that type... It's a crew. We're Chantal.
But when you...
Yeah, and for people who don't know, that's true. They think of themselves as internet celebrities.
Can relate with celebrities and what they go through more than the regular Joe, you know you have a problem.
Well, yeah. We didn't get the opportunity to make like $5 million and just do what we want.
I didn't get the fortune with fame.
No.
Other people took my fame and made fortunes off me.
Yeah.
But I never partook in it.
No, so then you're in a spot where you're blacklisted. A lot of people look at you a certain way already, but you're not able to exist in what you were doing before because they ban your shit everywhere.
And you're definitely not able to exist in society because of all this shit that's written about you on the internet.
Yeah.
So
again, Shanny, that's you. This is you. And it wasn't written on the internet by trolls. This is written by the Scranton Police Department. You had Kat Tenberg, a real journalist, make sure that your YouTube channel went away. And then when you try to get it back, she contacted YouTube. That's how bad that this got. So this is more than just people's opinions about her. This is actual messed up things that you did to yourself. If you never had Rev be verbally abusive, threatening to beat up, get his ass beat because the cat was in the box that he gave him, or if you didn't film it and didn't do nothing about it, I think you probably still would have had a channel. And there was also those many times that you took your shirt off and you let those monsters fly out.
It's like life ending.
Yeah.
It's life ending when you've been in this circle of people that it's like just pot shots. They take pot shots at you all day, every day. You're done. Like in society, you're looked at as almost a joke. That's just the way it is.
And you have so many people tell you don't deserve to eat or live or have a job or be able to thrive. You don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve joy. I've had people tell me that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know how mentally abusive that is to tell someone is you don't deserve love or joy or friendship with anyone?
Yeah.
And they can't even give a reason why I don't deserve it. They just say you don't deserve it.
Once again, for people in the back.
$800. I spent $100.
He-Man gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
Rabbit Old Bat donated $5 through Super Chat. This woman will continue to deny up until she gets to the pearly gates.
Hey, what's up, Batty? I was just watching you before. Guys, you should check out Rabbit Old Bat if you haven't. Thank you for the 5. Yes, you say this woman will continue to deny until she gets to the pearly gates. My question is just like, why? Like, of course, okay, yeah, Rev literally wipes her butt, which is, sorry for that visual. And worse, he's basically her slave. But what's a slave worth to somebody who hurt your children? I don't understand that. I don't see the pros and cons and saying, I'm going to stay with this guy because he'll do whatever I say. But you hurt your kids. They're going to be mentally scarred for the rest of their life. And everyone in the chat is saying that as well, that they're going to have years of therapy. Thank God that they have somebody now to make sure that they're getting fed, because those kids were very underweight. Look at Rev. The only person in that house that gets to eat is Big Shan.
That's a huge bitch.
Believe that. But thanks for the $5, Spidey.
Well, that's real convenient to just say that about somebody just because you disagree with them. Yeah, because you have a different opinion than me about something, then I'm going to say you shouldn't exist. Well, that's
You don't deserve existence. You don't deserve to be able to prosper in life. Because I don't like who you are.
You know,
that's some fucked up shit.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah. And we're not allowed to thrive in this world.
Yeah, it's like a human right, Michelle. Yeah, it's like everybody deserves the opportunity to thrive and do what they can do to thrive and survive.
But we're not...
I'll just say this real quick and let them talk. But, Rev, I think if you went to any place, put out an application, and got off the internet for 6 months, you could find something. There's jobs. There is jobs. Hell, you could stay on the highway and sell newspapers. Don't tell me that there is no jobs out there. There is jobs for people that they don't want to do. You can be a landscaper. Go to Home Depot and wait, and someone be like, here, $100, $150, mow lawns all day. I did it a long time ago when I could do it, especially in the hot ass weather. But there is jobs out there. He just chooses not to. He needs YouTube creators as an excuse of why he can't work.
Not allowed to.
No, we can come on here and have whatever this is, and it's nice to have nice people and stuff. But is this monetizable? I don't know.
In the outside world, can we get jobs? No.
It's a deal. It's a whole deal.
Oh hell yeah!
And then you get online, and there's these things that claim to help you find jobs, and it's all stuff that just it's data mining. It's data mining. They just want your cell phone number to spam your phone with ads. It's not job opportunities. That's what I'm saying. I go out here and I'm pounding the pavement. Every place I go, I ask about employment. And it's all like, we'll get back to you, we'll talk to you, we got your number, Okay, that's fucking great. And then the internet's a bunch of scam bullshit. So why look for a job on, forget it, going online. To me, it's like, no, it's going to ask for my phone number, here's my phone number, and then I get a bunch of fucking ads in text. Yeah, go out there, you got to pound pavement and keep asking. That's all you can do. But whatever, it's fucking dog shit. I want to be a streamer. I want to have a YouTube channel where I'm doing commentary.
Me too.
Like,
why can't I have that?
Because you were banned for the abusing your child, and then you go on to Twitch, and you get banned again. And for people who don't know, Shanny was on Twitch for I guess close to a year, and she also tried Rumble, but Rumble has a rule you can't ask for money. But for people who do not know what happened to Big Shan in the Twitch situation, well, she got in trouble for literally showing her ass. And what I mean by that is, here, 1 second. Don't worry, I censored it. She did a long and also on my channel, if you see this thumbnail, go check it out. She did a sleep stream, and I mean, to some people this looks like underwear, but apparently these are just her rolls. I don't know. I'm just stating. I thought it was underwear, but her ass was literally hanging out. So, you get your ass hanging out there literally in 4K. What do you think is going to happen? So that's why you got banned from Twitch. YouTube is the child abuse. Twitch is the nudity.
Why can't I have it?
you want to talk to someone, you put yourself on.
Why can't I have the ability to thrive when everyone else has that opportunity?
Yeah. I mean, even Chantal got her fucking play button.
Yeah, why do I have to be blacklisted? Because of a bunch of competitive, talentless losers want to take what I gave them and run with it in a completely opposite direction of who I am as a person.
She's so narcissistic. It's not about you. It's about those kids.
And you try to get a lawyer to sue these people for defamation, you can't find one. And you should be able to. Because we literally are and have been defamed for years by people. Defamed, dehumanized. Treated like we're not people with feelings. Treated like we're villains. Treated like we're these monsters. Like we're these criminals, and we're not.
Well, you know, Shanny, gee, I wonder why. I don't know. I wonder why.
I'd love to have my life back. The way I wanted it to be. And not have it stolen from me and taken from me. Because of a bunch of people with shitty fucking attitudes. Who wants to hurt people for their content.
Yeah.
And they know what they're doing. They know what they did.
I Gulliver, we're just
And they're too cowardice
ruminating.
to admit it. To admit what kind of scumbags they are.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You first.
I mean, a lot of what they did to us was just either take situations that were minor and blew them up to something that was insane, or just outright lies. Most of it's just lies. Just bullshit.
You know, I wonder if Rev doesn't think child abuse and screaming at each other and animal and human feces all over the floor and walls, you know, health hazard, is just nothing. I wonder what Rev would actually think is something. Sitting there with the gas stove on. This guy has no idea. Like, you know, I mean, even probably with the animal and human feces all over that Colorado condo, that can make someone sick, especially the children. But these people, they didn't give a shit. I bet you those cats are shitting on the floor. I mean, when they were in the hotel, for people who don't know, the cats were using the bathtub as a litter box. So you can't tell me that these two were showering if the cats were using the tub as a litter box.
Yeah.
And half-truths.
Yeah, people do love to hate. That's fucking...
But a half-truth is a lie.
Yeah. That's right. I've been having massive gas issues with my fucking car because the gas is $4 a gallon.
Oh, I thought you meant
if you want
something
to help
else.
us out in donations, you can pop some money in our donation things that are in our description. I'd appreciate you.
Because he is legitly looking.
Yeah, I am. Every time I go out, I'm asking, dude. Wherever I'm at. We'll get back to you. Great. Thank
That's
you.
life, Rev.
Like, how many times do you have to ask someone for a job before they're like, oh, yeah, they look like they'll be a good employee to hire?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't.
When you have all these other scumbag workers who get their jobs so easily.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
And they're shitty fucking employees.
They're not good at what they do either, no.
Stop counting pockets.
A lot of them are just, like, barely, like, there. Like...
Yeah, I know.
You walk in the store and they're like, well, what the fuck do you want? That's how they treat you, some of them, you know? That person should be fired.
You hear what he just said? You walk into the store, what they have to you want. That's how they treat you. That's not what there's... In Rev's mind, that's what he thinks. The recollection, like he just said before. This dude, he has something where I think he imagines people are talking about him when there's nothing going on. At the same time, he thinks when people call out his bad behavior, that it's just picking on him for no reason. There's zero accountability, and that's kind of sad. Like, you know, I don't believe everything he says, obviously, but I do believe this guy is very easily manipulated. You know, anybody could send him an email and say such and such is going on, and he'll believe it. He's gullible.
What do you want? Ooh. You know? You can't treat a customer that way.
I don't know. I came into this store for a reason. Maybe to purchase something.
Maybe I won't, you know, spend money here anymore. How's that? Would you like that? Well, I don't care. This person that I'm talking about, there's a person I'm thinking about right now. Okay? They'd probably say, I don't give a shit about this fucking stupid job. I'll go to Ace Hardware or something. Like, which they're paying like $14.50 there, apparently.
It's a Gavin butt.
$14.50. That's a boy butt.
Why do they... I don't understand that that's a boy thing. Like, these two, they're very weird. You know? They're very weird with the... He's a boy. Like, okay, it's a male cat. Like, it's... So if you guys hear that, you go, what the hell is that? I don't know. I've been hearing that for 4 years. I still don't understand what that means.
He's so cute.
Like, okay,
I'll move. My butt. Oh my god, he's so cute, guys. Gavin keeps getting cuter every day. Am I clean when I'm applying?
No,
I'm,
he comes in.
like,
He
always
goes in
clean.
with dirt all over his face.
I'm like, I'm clean. Like, I'm clean, guys.
You don't
When
shower,
have you ever
Rev.
seen me look like filthy? Like, never do. That's
Hey, just because you shave that weird bushy beard, doesn't mean that you washed your body. Number one, and number two, Rev, you've never been a hairy guy. You know, that's the one thing. Like, he doesn't. I don't think he can grow much facial hair because, I mean, look at the rest of him. It's very like stringy, like almost like pubes on his head. I mean, or on his face. And again, that's just my opinion. Don't come at me, YouTube. You know, the ads are as limited as possible. Did I remind you all to please like the stream, and thank you all for hanging out with me this Wednesday early evening. But anyway, Rev, that doesn't mean that you're clean. That just means you shaved.
stay positive. Yeah, thank you for that. We love Gavin around here. Am I clean when I'm applying? Sharpie Pod, devil's knocking on your door. People looking for inspiration too. Yeah, I hear you. And I've been really trying to do that. Every time I come on, I want to talk about Jesus, be positive. I do. But it's tough when you're struggling financially to have your mind fully in Jesus and God all the time because there's stressors, constant. Look at the boy.
He's like, I want to be on camera.
This is a baby. He's purring. Uh-oh, he might want to go to mommy. Does he want to go to mommy? This is your boy. Gavin gets views. Look at the views.
You get all the views, Gavin.
Gavin gets all the views.
You get all the views.
Hi, Dissection Girl. Hi, Kyla. I like that name, Kyla. Where's Watermelon?
I don't
She's
know.
around. Gavin's gonna start getting agitated. He's like, I want mommy. Have you tried Indeed? Just got an interview first day. I used it. I am. Shanny can tell you because she looks at my emails and says Indeed's all throughout my stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sick of dealing with stuff on the internet. I want to get a job in person. Like these apps. There's like Monster, which is cool, but there's like part paying for that. I want to walk into a place, get an application, fill it out, and go, okay, you got the job, thank you. Like, that's how it was, and I'm sure it still is.
Not really, Rev. Stuff has changed. There's a lot of, yeah, you get a crappy job probably doing that. But, like, jobs, like, where they would be off the books is kind of, like, not anymore. Everything is different now. It's the economy, like, for real. And you have to have some sort of a resume. It is what it is. A lot of stuff is online. Welcome to the future.
But it's just not working out for me that way. So I just got to figure this shit out, man. I didn't have to do this as a fucking... I never had to do this. Okay? That's just where I'm at. It's the way I grew up.
It doesn't work that way anymore, though.
That's what they said.
Out in pavement.
Yeah, you have to do
even
it online,
Shanny
do it online.
saying that.
And then, okay, well, I'll go online. I'll go apply for a job at Walmart. I pull up the Walmart thing. It says 0 jobs in your area available. Great. You mean to tell me there's not one position available at Dixon City Walmart? You're full of shit. There's no way. They got to have at least a fucking position to do carts or something. I'm done. It's so annoying.
That's annoying.
Working with a potential female. Yeah, so that was already... I was working at Burger King, Elon. And there were females there. Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ. What kind of person do you think I am, Elon?
I have
You see, it's digs like that pisses me off.
Huh? Yeah.
Little digs like that.
I know.
Oh, good. Then don't put yourself online. Then don't, be like, hey, jerk-offs that I will talk shit to for years. We have no more money. We want to get high. So can you give us some blessings? Like, I don't understand. Like, she thinks that she's always going to get a new audience, and she will. Every so often there'll be someone coming in, right? And, oh my God, this poor people. And then after a couple weeks, they figure it out. But can you imagine, like, giving money to somebody and then everyone saying something and then you just say, hey, no hate. I'm just wondering if there's any truth. I just want to know I wasn't here for the history. And then she's going to be like, oh, digs like that. Like, really, that could be just some random person. I mean, too bad I can't see it.
Well, I don't know.
Why am I so misunderstood in a way?
My resume actually looks really good because I have business ownership.
Misunderstood.
What about landscaping? Oh my God, give me a break. I have not given up, but I want to do something that I want to do. And food service is not part of that. It's not. I especially with shit managers, which most of them are shit.
Work at a gas station. How many times have you applied?
That's it. That's one of them. Every single day. I put in 3 applications. 3.
I wouldn't want my man working with a bunch of chicks.
It's
called work.
It's work, yeah.
What?
That's really...
See? It's work.
It's really fucking
I'm
dumb.
cleaning a laundromat for $10 an hour. God bless you, fat Kyla. That's cool. I mean, that's a gig. $10 an hour. You should be getting more than 10 an hour, though. Yeah, I get
I love that. I love that. He can't... This is why you can't get a job, Rev. Because someone will be like, yeah, sure, I can give you a job. And then $10 an hour. And he's like, oh, I need more than that. Hey, dude, beggars can't be choosers, Rev.
Working with a bunch of hot young women. What the fuck can you do with where I'm going to be working? I'm going to be working mainly with kids because I'm going to be getting an entry-level job somewhere. Okay. So it's going to be 16, 17-year-old girls. They're not looking at me. Well, they might, but that's not the point. I'm not looking for that.
Peter.
I'm not looking. I got her. She's my girl. Why? The problem would be with me if I was looking.
Okay.
I'm not. So it's not an issue, you know? They hit on me. Yeah, women hit on. I get hit on.
See, this is the problem. See, you guys want to see a lolcow in real time? You're all about to see a freak. Hey, Vampiro, what's up, dude? You're all about to see a lolcow in their original habitat. Now, to me, a cow is like this. They said something, fine. Now he should just stop it and talk about something else. Keep it moving, right? But with Rev, he's gonna fascinate and have fantasies about working with kids. So just trigger warning for that. But it gets kind of weird right here.
A lot. Okay, that's not a big deal. You know, I look a certain way. I got a certain fucking aesthetic so that some chicks find really hot, and they hit on me. Yeah, what's the big deal? That's just part of being human. You know.
Yeah, I mean, come on, all the females in the chat, come on. Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone, put some fists in the chat, right? Put some fists in the chat. Don't you see this delicious, beautiful man here? And I'm sure most of you are like, oh my god, I can't even sit down. Oh my god. Do you really think he's like for real, or this is just inflating his ego?
I remember in Colorado when Shanny was rocking her shit and she was feeling good because she had her THC and she was feeling good and she was all dressed up. Guys literally have their tongues hanging out at her. And how do I feel? Yeah, she's really hot, but I wasn't confident at that time. I had that wet brain so bad, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know where I was half the time.
Yeah. Haha. And for people who missed that, here's a little snippet of Rev wet brained. And what you're gonna see here is Shanny used to put makeup on him. Yes, it does get worse, folks. Like the stream. Shanny would do this to him, call him Revelina. And he had no idea. Like he just said, he was out of his mind. But here, let me just play it for you. You know, because actions definitely speak louder than words in this instance.
Yeah, this is sort of like a new character thing I'm getting into, sort of. And, you know, I don't know, I look like maybe a hooker on a street corner. I don't know, G-Man. Come and save me, G-Man.
Oh, yo, let's watch that again, shall we?
Yeah, this is sort of like a new character thing I'm getting into, sort of. And, you know.
Courtney, no way.
I don't know, I look
yes
like
way.
Maybe a hooker on a street corner.
And if you guys haven't noticed, he's wearing like a marijuana, like he's in marijuana Hawaii or something. And Shanny, obviously, you know how great Shanny is with makeup. She put the makeup on him, and maybe he put the wig on. But yeah, this is Revelina. Rev definitely has an alter ego. If people didn't know.
I don't know, G-Man. Come and save me, G-Man.
Come and knock on my door. So, yeah. As he says, he was out of his mind.
So I was getting paranoid about her cheating all the time. Absolutely, because I see these guys just literally like dogs.
I'm not that type
with
of person.
It doesn't matter. It was what was going on in my head. You know? You were very attractive, and you were accumulating looks. And guys, some of these guys in the dispensaries would hit on her so bad it was ridiculous. Just right in front of me, they'd be fucking hitting on her. Clearly.
Clearly.
Like vegetable. You know, it's like Ozzy.
The word, clearly. Again, another thing he thinks in his mind that happened that probably didn't happen.
So I get that the jealousy thing can happen, but it's work. You're there to make a paycheck, not find a 17-year-old girl. That's not my motivation.
You'd be in jail if you did that.
Pedo.
Yes. Well,
Gross. It's like dating William.
Wow.
Same age.
I know.
Tell him, Shan.
Put it in that perspective.
Whatever.
See?
The point is you're at work.
Okay, with this neck thing. Okay, so that's Rev getting every time Rev can't be Rev and say something back, that's what he does, that little shaking of the head thing. That's him. That's how is holding back. And again, too bad he couldn't show that kind of restraint when he got those Tostitos chips thrown at the back on his back, and then he smacked kicked the youngest kid in the ribs. But again, now he knows that he can show restraint. Otherwise, Shanny's gonna, get slappy at him.
They're absolutely surrounded by hot young women. That's not why you're there. The reason you're there is to make a paycheck.
Ew.
And if some young girls are hitting on you and stuff, if you can't take that and just take it for what it is and move on, then you're not an adult.
And by the way, what he's referring to as hot young women is 16, 17-year-old kids, and he's almost 40.
You're a child, mentally.
Ugh.
You know?
So there's some people in the audience that I really
You want
not
some
like.
banning?
I think so.
Ban hammers, ban whoever you want. Go
Okay.
for it. Pop them. No negativity bullshit. We're not going to go for the
Yeah, I'm done with the lowbrow shit.
Yeah, we're not doing negativity. It's just, that doesn't work. We have to come on here and talk about some shitty shit sometimes.
Sorry.
But we're not going to do...
I'm not going to be disrespected like that.
No. If you're going to come in the chat with stuff that's flinging mud, you're just going to be gone. Because we don't deal with that shit. We can't deal with that stuff.
It's been forever for us dealing with that, and I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
They are getting more and more followers. Congratulations.
Who?
Who?
Don't matter to me. Who's getting
I'm
followers.
dead wrong.
I don't give a shit who's getting followers. At all.
It's not about us.
No. As somebody said, oh, why do you have to keep bringing up different hater names and stuff? It's because they're already talking about it.
I love pickles.
That's why. Pickles are awesome. I like gherkins, the sweet gherkins.
Sweet gherkins?
Yeah, they're my favorite.
No, I like more savory dill.
You're into the Jewish kosher dill.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. They're really good too, though.
I can't really see chatters how many people are in here.
Nah, it's 11 people. It's like
Jay
not
likes
many,
the
not
dill.
many at all. But they gank our stream and then they steal our viewers. And...
Oh, we're getting more followers. Well,
oh,
that's
cool.
awesome.
All right, cool. That's beautiful. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's negativity comes in. It can really fuck with your head. Bad.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with it anymore. And people always being like, well, Rev, you can find another woman than Shanny.
And I've made it clear every time.
Like, I feel bad for your partners that have in your life, because it's obvious you look at people as replaceable to whatever your need is at the time.
They don't figure in love.
Yeah, and frankly, I wouldn't want those people around me anyway who are like that, who are willing to be like, oh, you should change partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about this? Maybe you should get an STD, because that's what changing partners creates, is STDs.
All right. Yeah, okay, fine. If you lay with pigs, you're gonna get fleas. So you don't lay with pigs. That's the answer to that, Shanny, number one. And number two, again, the reason why they're saying you should get a different partner is maybe you should find one that wouldn't put their hands on the kids you had. But now at this point, they're getting old enough where you're never gonna have custody of them. But you know what? If that's fine with you, then it's your life at the end of the day. But just understand, that's why people are calling that out. Maybe you should find a different partner. Okay, besides the fact that he hit your kids, a guy that refuses to work. You refuse to work as well, Shanny, but, he can also try to get temporary assistance, some sort of disability, whatever. Be another, something like that, sucking the teat of society or whatever you want to call it, whatever these idiots were saying. But what I'm trying to say is he's never going to change, and that's why they're saying it. I think she knows that. Shanny knows when people say stuff, but then she turns around and says, "Oh, I'm going to get STDs," because if I'm going to be with someone else, they also have to be another virgin like Rev. Well, you know what? I think Nick Bravo's technically a virgin because his dick is so small, smaller than Rev's. So why don't you hit him up? At least he's got an apartment.
Idiot.
There you go. I made it clear, you know, I'm committed to you. So comments like that are just literally throwaway comments. There's why?
Thank you, sir.
That's all there is to it. You know, I'm committed to Shanny and I love her. Period.
And I love Jason.
There you go.
I don't want anyone else.
That's the way that shit works. That's how it works. We're committed to one another.
That means no one else. And if there was an opportunity for someone else, there wouldn't be anyone else because we're not giving anyone opportunities. That's what it means. It means we're not looking to upgrade or downgrade or whatever you weird people like to do to other people and treat them as commodities and people who you can replace and you know, you do better if you did all that
what is do better? What is do better? You know what I mean? Like, that's a stupid fucking, what's your metric for doing better?
Yeah, and how can you judge someone who you just know from the internet about what's better for that person when you're not even in their life personally?
It doesn't, that's a very, the trading up and stuff like that, you know what I mean? When somebody says, oh, traded up, they're literally pretty much almost 100% of the time talking about the outward looks.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
That's all they care about is looks.
But what if the personality of the person that you went to is far worse than the one you were with? Then you're trading down.
Man, that'd be pretty low, Rev, you know? I mean, really, how much further down can we get from you or Shanny? Again, in my opinion, no hate, of course. But come on. It's not all about looks. I don't get these cows that looks. Looks is definitely a part of it, but the nasty sphere that's you guys is also everything else you've done. Looks is just a part of it, but go ahead, go along with that idea of thinking it's just all about looks.
Yeah, maybe they have a good outward appearance, but their personality is shit.
Yeah, exactly. He could look like Sam Asghari, but his personality is like Dahmer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's extreme, but you could have an extremely good-looking person, and they're just completely shallow and have no mind to talk to you. Like, that's the deal. And that's the thing with with younger girls. Why the fuck would any guy want to be with a 16 or 15-year-old girl? They're children. You should look at them as your daughter. They're not developed mentally yet, fully.
Yep, back
Some
to
of them
this.
Want to fuck, yeah, definitely. But that's where that line goes. Are you an adult?
Why, Rev? You were out, dude. You were out. You were out of that. Shanny tried. I think Shanny tried to like pull him back from this disgusting place he was going. And they start talking about something else, and all of a sudden he's like, "You really want to fuck a 16-year-old? Like, dude, stop it. Just like, why? Like, why does your brain go there? You know, man, I wouldn't want to live near this guy."
You're a responsible adult, right? That's right. We don't do statutory rape. No, we don't.
But yes, they
only
want to
ugly
promote it
people
to
say,
you.
yeah,
of course.
Exactly.
These weird fucking trolls. Like,
Of
it's an
course.
okay thing to do. And then they
Never.
question our morality while they're saying these outrageous, immoral, illegal things.
Yeah. Well, isn't that funny? The people that are slandering two people that don't do nothing to no one are the ones talking about, are the ones doing illegal shit.
Yeah.
And encouraging people to do illegal shit.
Hi, Marissa.
What's up?
Like, I just like the hypocrisy of these people on the internet talking shit about others all the time, you know, and choosing whoever it is they want to, you know, victimize at the moment. Yeah, the hypocrisy. They like, they're a horrible person, but they can't see the horrible things they do to others themselves.
Captain Ahab, you're amazing. We love you. And your Kit Kat picture is adorable. I love your Kit Kat picture.
We seem tense today.
If I look,
oh, I'm in horrible pain today. I will say that.
Can I just say one thing to Captain Ahab?
Yeah.
Thank you for that. If you want to help it one more time, you can, because the gas thing is crazy. It's $4 a gallon here.
It's the wars, isn't it?
It's so bad. This economy is the worst that I probably, 2008 George W. Bush economy. That.
You put, what was it, $20 the other day in your tank?
Yeah.
And gone already.
No, it's not gone, but it's getting there.
Again, you would ask, where is he going? Dude has no job, right? He doesn't, besides going probably to the supermarket and getting, it's the supermarket and the Delta 8 at the gas station. But apparently the gas station where he gets this Delta 8 is very close by. So I don't know where else he's going. You know, where $20 should last a while. But I wonder what kind of vehicle he has. Hopefully he's got like a 4-cylinder vehicle, because then he'd just be throwing it down the drain if he had something bigger. But again, where did he get the money for a car? You know, these are questions that people that are giving them money should be wondering. Like, well, where did you get that money? Oh, your uncle gave it to you. Well, if he gave you that, then you don't need money from us. unless it was an older car. I remember I have questions. I mean, G-Man, a couple streams ago, he said something about the car. If people knew what kind of car he had, he wouldn't be getting donations at all, because it's basically it's a pretty decent car, a pretty newish car from what he was saying. But again, I need some more proof to know about that.
It's crazy. Yeah, indeed. Yes.
Oh,
hey, you're amazing. You've helped. I just bless your heart. You're so kind, and we love you. We wouldn't be able to make it without you. There's no way.
We're having a hard time making it, period, man.
Money. Everything is so expensive. It's something needs to be done to ease this shit. Yeah, we were rich. Okay, well, rich is a gauge anyway. Okay.
I don't want to talk about my finances like that.
Well, when you did, you used to.
No.
When you had the money, you would be throwing it around, and it was disgusting how much you threw it around. And everyone was so poor. Remember, what was it? We drink water because what was it? Something about water, and like, you know, she could drink soda, but we have to drink water because we're poor, or something like that.
Oh, we weren't rich. Obviously.
Scale.
It's all a scam. This whole world is a scam.
I didn't say it's a scam. I said it's a scale.
Oh.
Wealth.
Oh.
It's all relative.
No, peasants, right? That's right, Undead Ramen.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we're peasants.
You definitely are. And
yeah.
I'm building under too.
Got it. There's
Very
so
easy
much
at the
shit,
world.
like, for real. Guys, please like.
I say the number one issue on the planet is exploitation of women. I'm standing on that. That is the biggest problem this planet faces as a society.
Look how they exploited me and ruined me as a person.
Yeah, you're one case in so many. Yes.
I know. And they laugh about it. They get off on it. They like that. They like seeing women struggling and hurting.
That's correct.
That's why they...
Oh, you're only struggling or hurting when you try to, you know, switch moo-moos. Or get off that couch.
Go after Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty and how many other females they've gone after.
They got a few more that they're pushing out there, and it's so
JoJo
gross.
Siwa.
That's
because she made a video where she showed her lesbianism off. She ruined her career by being a lesbian.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He doesn't.
She's growing up.
The okay means Rev doesn't really understand what she's talking about, so he's just gonna go into this tangent with Shanny, and he has no comment because he doesn't know, so he's just gonna, you know, have short, curt answers.
Too fast. She's 21 years old.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. We love you. How's your pain been, honey?
Mine?
Yeah.
Bad. It's in my hips, and my knees, and my lower back, and it's been like that for days, where it's just like, and I get so exhausted from the pain so fast, where I'm just constantly knocking out.
Oh, well, that would be legit. No, she ruined her career by marketing someone else's intellectual property. Well, that would be legit. That would be a legit bad thing, for sure. As far as I know about JoJo Siwa, she's selling bows and dresses.
Yeah.
The unicorn dress, yeah, that was great. JoJo Siwa unicorn dress.
I'm internet.
You don't need to send shit to us, but there are kind people that know that we actually are struggling really bad, and they choose to help us, and we love them because they're everything. They're why we survive. Really.
She stole someone's song and said it was hers. Oh, that?
Oh, okay.
That's been done in the music business for so many times. I was like,
yeah, but that's shitty to do. You know.
It is.
That's not good behavior.
Watch out, Rev. Watch out. You're disagreeing with Shanny. You know what happens, Rev. You know what happens. She's got to look at her, like, is that okay?
Well, that's what Beyonce built her career on, is stealing other people's music and styles.
That's true. Yeah, and the Beach Boys with Charlie.
Yeah, the Beach Boys stole Charlie Manson's intellectual property.
That's gross. But she would have made her money anyway, because she's got a very bubbly personality. She's fun, and she's different. She would have had the money anyway. They would have wanted to make bows with her name on it anyway. She's got a personality. She's cool. I like JoJo Siwa. She's neat.
She stole someone's intellectual property, and
that
everyone's
sucks.
all crazy on
No,
her.
that's a bad thing. She should say sorry.
She should.
But they
apologize.
shouldn't crucify her for
Don't
that.
crucify her for that.
Don't cancel her for that.
You should crucify Beyonce. She does it.
Mm-hmm.
You should crucify Bill Gates. He does it.
Yeah.
Apple, all of them. All YouTube. They all steal people's intellectual properties. But yet, people follow them.
Yeah. We're trying to, we're doing our best to have a good day, you know.
Am I having a good day? I'll be honest, it's been a very long time. It's been like 3-4 years since I've actually had weed, actual weed.
Yeah, a long time.
And I wouldn't mind having actual weed.
All that we have had is trace amounts of THC that's embedded in the Delta 8, which
Delta
is
8 CBD.
0.3%. It's nothing. You know?
No.
Thank you. The hat. You like the hat? You can find the hat on Amazon. It's a Rasta hat, but it has fake dreads in it, and we cut the fake dreads out.
I want to go. What was I going to say?
YouTube isn't stealing intellectual property because you enter into an agreement. That's true. That's true. They pretty much own your content if you're making YouTube. Yep.
Well, is JoJo Siwa really stealing someone's intellectual property if she bought it from a studio?
What's up, Toon Bear? Good to see you. Yeah. Who really owns it? Who owns it? They sign agreements, all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They say, I sold my soul to the devil. Some of them say that. So who really owns their music? Michael Jackson did not own his music.
No.
He didn't. He owned the Beatles catalog, though. He bought the Beatles catalog, Michael Jackson. But he didn't own his own music, really. That's crazy.
She misrepresented that she wrote the song.
Yeah, that's wrong. And she should apologize. But
yeah, I don't think she should be crucified over it
not
or
be
hated over
canceled
it.
or hated. No.
No.
Just apologize. I screwed up.
She told everyone she wrote it herself. Did she, or did people say she did? I think it's such a petty thing that it just...
Well, people sing other people's songs. If you do it without permission, it's not okay. That's true. And then to claim you wrote it too, that's pretty shitty.
I know.
That's pretty shitty. Yeah. But you shouldn't be canceled. There's no way she should be canceled.
No, I don't think she should be hated at. Hated by the whole world because of that.
Yeah, it's not okay. I agree.
No, it's not okay, but I don't agree with the hate. That's not okay either.
Yeah, everybody put her on blast.
Yeah.
And they're playing this video of her kissing a girl and stuff and saying, "Oh, look at this." I thought it was supposed to be 2024 and there's lesbians, yes. I'm a Christian and I'm saying this. It's 2024. Why are you condemning? I thought it was negative to condemn something like that. A woman kissing a woman. It's lesbianism.
But yet they all condemned her for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would expect like Pat Robertson.
I mean, they may have said it. The reason why they were bashing her was because of this music thing, but on the videos they were just bashing her lesbianism.
All right, I'm just gonna move her up.
I saw your message pop up, but I couldn't get. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus loves sinners. He walked with sinners. Bullying them is pointless. They're still God's children. Exactly. And I don't believe it's a salvation issue being homosexual. I just don't.
This is all about JoJo saying she invented gay pop.
Okay.
No, that would be Jeffree Star. But anyway, no, that is not true.
I don't know nothing about that.
That would be the queen herself,
Cher.
RuPaul.
Cher.
No, gay pop. RuPaul.
Do you believe in life after love?
Gay pop. Cher is not.
Wasn't it not life after love? I thought it was love after love. But come on, they had songs like that in the 70s, though. I mean, come on, David Bowie. But again, in my opinion,
gay.
But that's like the big gay anthem, though, the Believe song. It's a gay anthem.
RuPaul was before that song. Anyway.
I guess so.
No, Freddie Mercury, Elton John. Dissection Girl, you are correct.
Freddie Mercury and Elton John.
Yeah.
That's some good answers.
Gay pop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, let her have her own thing. It's so fucking petty. I'm like the queen of gay pop. Who cares if she said that? It's so petty.
Why can't she say that?
Yeah, why can't she say that?
Why? Nobody's using that, really, are they? I'm the queen of gay pop. Yeah, go for it.
Madonna's the queen of pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently she was supposed to have passed that with the kiss that she gave Britney to Britney.
Yeah, and what did they make Britney? A freaking joke.
Well, I don't even know what that is. Hope her ankle gets better, though. That looked like a bad sprained ankle, man.
Who cares about any of it? Yeah, I know. It's so stupid and petty. These people make big... This is what...
Rev is on the in the tea with what's happening with the... What did he just say? Britney Spears?
I'm trying to say, these people make these big deals out of these little things and make a bunch of people hate you over little stupid petty things.
Mm-hmm.
And their audience can't even differentiate or be self-aware enough to realize how emotionally manipulated they've been to hate on people.
Yeah. That's real accurate.
And I see it every day with countless celebrities and females, and it's mostly females. You barely see a man get put on blast. Barely.
Well, Trump's number one. I don't care what anyone.
Yeah, but he's a bitch anyway who wears makeup and, likes girly shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter with Trump. He's pretty much a girl in a male skin. So.
Okay, once again, you see that again, that's Rev disagreeing with what she says. But because Rev knows that she's gonna get, slappy with that, with him, he'll dance around. So let's just see how he handles that. But that's what that was all about.
He's not a real good man to look at and be like, oh, that's the pinnacle of malehood. Not
Well,
really.
Who is then?
Ooh, who is then?
Jesus.
Be careful, Rev.
Who's the pinnacle of malehood? Jesus.
Jesus. I'm like, I don't know about that. Any of that.
That Jesus is the pinnacle of
No,
malehood?
no. The Trump makeup deal, like I said.
Why? He does wear makeup.
Yeah.
He's a fucking girl.
He puts on foundation to look like he's tan, and it's really stupid.
Yeah, he's a fucking girl.
Oh,
Girls-
poor Rev. Poor Rev can't be himself. It's so sad that Rev, that he's sunk to this level. But again, like I said, that he did what he did, never talked about it, and now he has to like pretend to agree with Shanny. Otherwise, he acts like she's the one in control of that house and everything. I don't get that. I don't get why he just doesn't say, "Hey, listen, this is my opinion. Like it or don't." He's so afraid of that woman. And that tells me that she's probably not as slow and sick as she always claims she is.
Wear makeup to look like they're tan too.
Trump is very feminine. Fair enough, man. Damn. Donnie the Femme. Damn. Okay.
You want to look at man, Trump? Go look at Putin. He rides a fucking horse bareback with a shirt off.
What about Jeffree Star?
Jeffree Star's an alien, and he'd agree with me over that.
Yeah, yeah. He's like from Andromeda or something.
Yeah, Jeffree Star is neither male or female. Jeffree Star is just Jeffree Star.
He would be probably
just.
He would.
Well, again, for people who just got in here, it's funny that Shanny's saying all that about makeup because when I just play, Shanny did this to Rev.
This is sort of like a new character thing I'm getting into,
But
sort of.
makeup is for women.
You know.
What? Yo, that's a face only a big woman can love. But yeah, makeup is for women. I guess makeup is for guys if go away, Rev. You won't get off the damn screen. I guess makeup is only for women when they're all wet brain. The fuck, man? Get off the screen. There we go.
Are who they are.
Jeffree Star under Donald Trump's arm. What in the name of God? That's
Every actor in Hollywood wears makeup, and every
Right.
actor in Hollywood is said to be under the gaydar.
every actor.
You
now.
gotta
You're
give.
saying- wait.
Look, listen.
That- you're sounding
Kevin
like-
Smith
wait.
said in order to get a movie, you have to give head.
What?
Jeffrey identifies.
Well, maybe Kevin Smith did, but that's not true. If they're doing it, they want to do it, not because they have to do it.
It's male. That's true.
And alien.
Well, he would say flippantly, "Yeah, I'm an alien."
He's also said he has a vagina. I don't know if that's true or
Oh
not.
my God.
But I am interested if that is true or
That's
not.
insane. Wow.
Yeah. Here, let me just. That. Yeah. Again, like, I can agree that the people in Hollywood and stuff, they're very open with things. Very liberal with things, but they aren't forced to do these things. They want to do these things. They elect to do these things, but not everyone. You know how many directors there are out there that never had to, go downtown to make their movie?
All actors and presidents are gay. Yeah, Rainbow Ronnie.
Wow.
Man, they're all taking their turns in the Bohemian Grove, don't you know?
Ew.
What?
Ugh.
What the fuck does that
God.
mean?
No more. Ew.
See, it's not so much about being gay as it is about their religion.
Huh?
Their Crowleyan Satanism.
How did we get here?
Crazy today. I don't know what to say at that point.
Rev's like, I'm getting uncomfortable with this chat.
They think getting it up your tailpipe gives you magic powers, okay?
What the fuck? Yep. What? But she's sober right now. Yeah, okay. Okay, Shanny, yeah, you're sober right now.
I don't know how getting it up your tailpipe is going to give you magic powers, but these people think that.
Did Jeffree Star have a vagina?
I've heard that. He said it. He said he got it for Nate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't believe
All right.
that.
I don't know if it's true.
Okay,
or not.
all right, but he maybe just said that.
Yeah, tongue in cheek. Yeah,
he would
exactly.
do that. He'd be the type to do that.
I know.
Maybe he did though. Maybe he got bottom surgery, or maybe he got a vagina added somehow.
Maybe under the gooch or something.
Yeah, maybe pick up the nutsack and there's a hole there. Something. What the fuck? All right, we're done there. That's it. You create like a flesh pocket in your taint, and it's a pussy.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck are we talking about even?
Jeffree Star.
I know that. But...
It's Jeffree Star.
wow, he'd like that. Regardless of what he's got going on down there, he'd like that.
Oh, I love Jeffree Star. You know it.
He would be one of the funnest guys.
Oh, definitely.
So fun because he's such a nice person.
Kanye had a ball with him or two.
Well, all right. Put a ball or two in his fucking mouth, yeah. Sucking on Kanye nuts.
What the fuck was that?
In mouth, yeah. Suck.
Yeah, that sounded like an alien just slithered into the house.
On Kanye nuts. Yeah, this is... Jeffree is a transphobe. That's the thing. You're right, Toon Bear. That's the crazy part. What the hell?
Why did Jeffree say that though?
Technically, men were the first to wear makeup along with high heels.
That's true.
In theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
In theater.
That is true.
The British men love to put on a little makeup and look a little pretty.
Kabuki theater.
Yeah, that too. Sure. Yeah, why is this a big deal to anyone? This cross-dressing and all this stuff.
I don't know.
Why is it a big deal?
I don't know.
I look and sound extremely high. I'm not. I'm not.
God, I wish I was at this point.
The smile. Yeah, his eyes are kind of glassy. Here, I'll go move them up a little bit because they're just getting all over the place. And yeah, I want to kind of get away from these topics of weird sex and all that. He is kind of grossing me out. I hope you guys are having a good time. That's all that matters.
Go on the Sam Hyde show. I don't know who that is, Dissection Girl. Sorry.
That's insane. This is insane.
Just do celebrity news. You gotta have an interest in that. You know, I mean, I might seem like I do, but it's just tangential stuff. I would probably be doing prophecy videos, man. No child should ever be
Amethyst waters for
someone that can
peasants.
destroy a life. Neither adult. No adult either, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a YouTuber. Okay. Nah. Why the hell? Who the fuck wants to talk to me other than somebody that wants to predatorily make money on my fucking face? For what reason? You know? Weren't you guys Republican just wondering what changed your minds?
I never was Republican.
I am a registered Republican. I am a registered Republican.
I bet he doesn't vote.
I haven't been registered in years, but when I was registered, it was non-affiliated.
Now, if you're saying, oh, you're a Republican, you support Trump, no. But I have changed a little on this. I would not discourage people to vote for Trump if they want to.
I would.
She would. We divide here.
Because his moral character is horrible.
Yes. James and Jennifer Crumbly's got 10 years. He got life without parole. 4 kids died and was random. That's disgusting, Deanna.
How? Because you bought your child a gun. Is it worth it now, parents?
No, Second Amendment needs to just be stricken because it's been misused. And the citizenry of this country is not
responsible enough?
Mentally stable enough to have ownership of firearms. I believe that. I believe that.
Okay, and I'm not a hypocrite.
Strike the Second Amendment.
I will say out of my mouth, I am not mentally stable enough to have a gun.
Sure. BPD people shouldn't.
No.
No BPD person should.
No, we have too high of a suicide rate for that to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
1 out of 10 people who have my condition, BPD, borderline personality disorder, end up suicide.
That's no good, man.
It's one of the mental disorders that has the highest suicide rate. So,
what's the highest? It might be.
It might be BPD. Actually.
Probably is actually. That's a very high percentage of people.
Yeah.
That self-terminate.
That doesn't count for the attempts.
The
9
attempt.
out of 1. 9 out of 10 people
Try it. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's got to be the highest rate.
It's pretty high.
It has to be.
So when you're messing with someone with BPD, just know you could be contributing to their death.
He had issues at school. They called the parents that the day it happened. They said that they had to go back to work. It happened an hour later. My best friend has BPD. It's horribly under supported worldwide, it seems.
It is.
Do they not fully understand it yet?
The people who study it understand it, but society as a whole makes it.
So it is understood. It's an understood mental disorder, pretty much.
It's understood, yeah, but the
People
there
don't
is
get
a
you.
stereotype and
That you're violent.
yeah.
And that you see that with the cops. Yeah.
Yes.
But they're getting really good
They
now.
make it instead of
hard to treat.
you know, making it look like it's a mental illness. Instead, they moralize it and make it look like people who have
You're a
BPD
liar.
are evil and liars and manipulators and all this other bullshit.
Yeah. Huh. That's true, Penny, because there's so much information out there and it is readily available. You can literally just type something into Google, and if you spend about an hour looking at the pages, you're going to have an idea about it. Like I did for female anatomy. Moving on.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
God,
I
it's
had
so
to say it.
gross.
It was in my head and I had to say it. I'm sorry.
You love the whammons.
A lot. You're cool.
You're cool.
You're really cool beings. I say it and I mean it. It's the greatest creation of God is females. That's it. Full stop. There's not
And
even,
yet we are so abused.
there's absolutely
And yet, Rev is only with one. Well, with the size of 3, though.
no. Yeah, you are. And that's the biggest problem on the planet. I say it. My friend was confident enough to tell me it's exactly what I did and our communication is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But dude, mental illness is so nuanced. Everything's nuanced.
Yeah, right.
Because you have two BPD people that are completely different. Right?
Yeah.
This is not a monolith thing either.
No.
You can strike the Second Amendment because of some wacko. I don't think people should have guns. I Google BPD, not coochie, like you, Rip. Oh, yeah.
Hi, proud patriot.
Yeah, that's what I did, man.
That's funny. Someone who had a gun. And again, I don't know if you guys never saw that video. I've played it before, where Rev was on Alex Jones talking about, how he got his guns taken away because he literally was threatening politicians. And that's why G-Man had his gun when he left it at that blue house after G-Man sold it. He didn't know what to do with it. He didn't want it. I guess he couldn't take it back to where he was. So he just left it at the police station over there in Pennsylvania. But Rev is not allowed to have weapons. So just, keep that in mind when he talks about guns. That this is a person that's not allowed to have guns because, he was locked up and he was threatening people. And he had the weapons to do it at the time.
I figured that out. And it works. She knows.
I'm a tired girl.
You're a tired girl?
Mm-hmm. My energy is now fully depleted.
I get you. Well, all right. We love you, proud patriot. I hope you're doing well.
Was he 5150? Yeah. He was by his friend, Kathleen Cruz. He was going crazy online, talking about he was gonna do this and that. This is like back in Obama time, like 2008 and stuff. And he had weapons and rifles and stuff. I don't know if he had any like handguns, but he had like some rifles and stuff. And his friend got worried about him, so he called the police, and yeah, they took him away. And at that point, they, I guess, asked him, "You're not gonna hurt anyone, this and that." But after that, I don't think he's ever allowed to actually have a firearm in his house because of his friend 5150 and him.
Exactly. It would be wrong of me to assume Shanny is like my friend, but I have some of the basic knowledge just to not be a dick. Oh, you're sweet, Penny.
Thank you.
You're very sweet. Sorry, but women should open carry whenever possible. Hey, in a society where mental illness isn't rampant, I would agree. Mental illness is absolutely replete out here. So you're going to put guns in the hands of some of these people? No. You at least need to have mental health background checks for a person who wants to buy a gun.
I think before
you
someone
must have that.
I think before someone gets a gun, they should go through a mental health background check.
Yes.
And get a full psychological.
And you're going to be waiting probably a month for a gun.
You should.
Yeah, I don't know how, even after, he started to say things and everything, that he was even allowed to keep the guns he had. These weren't, illegal guns. They were registered that they took away. I don't know how, when G-Man said that there was a gun left behind, maybe he didn't give him all his guns. I'm really confused on how he was able to leave one behind in that house. But Rev was not allowed to have that.
Good. I agree. Do you realize how bad we're pissing people off that are Second Amendment
I know.
and going to get them out?
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I have the freedom to go and get a Glock and a fucking Magnum and
he's bipolar with schizoaffective.
And I have all that in my house.
And he can go through psychosis. Should he have a gun?
No.
He has psychosis sometimes.
I should not have a gun. No, but I did. I had 3.
Yeah, but you also threatened people online and politicians and everything where, you know, that I don't know if it was the FBI, but, you know, the police, they went and talked to him. You know, you can't just do that. They will definitely look into that. Hell yeah, they'll look into that. But he probably shouldn't have had all that. I didn't know he had Glocks and shit, but, you know, he had a lot of money to spend. And yeah, you probably shouldn't have had guns at the end of the day. But the fact that he doesn't understand it was him threatening, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have mental illness in their family that still has guns. But again, to me, it's, you know, it's like having a knife. Is the knife the problem? No. It's the person that's, you know, holding the knife.
That's not right.
And you tried to kill yourself with it, so...
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh!
I did not ever put it to my head and pull.
Okay, well,
I never
you
did
talked
that.
about it.
I talked about it, yeah. But at that point.
And me?
Ready to eat a bullet, yeah. I was there. Very depressed.
I'm so suicidal as a person, it's too dangerous for me to have it.
Oh, God, here we go.
It's all good, Proud Patriot. You're cool.
No, I like that, though, that he was like, you know, no, Shanny, I didn't, you know, I talked about it, because these two, they never do anything. They just talk about it because they just want sympathy out of people.
Regardless, guns will keep up in the wrong hands, and same as drugs. That's true. Guns always will end up in the wrong hand, unless we can come together as a planet, and this sounds so fucking New World Order, but come together as a planet and say we're not going to kill each other anymore, and we destroy all of our weapons in mass at the same time.
Good luck with that one.
Make it May 1st. May 1st, 2029. Every government takes every gun and missile and tank and fucking jet, everything they have, and they put it in a pile and they blow it all up. We are done killing each other.
You guys ever tried gabapentin? I am on gabapentin.
Yes.
And we do have state insurance, and we do go to therapy.
Correct.
And I'm sorry about the S talk, but it's something that I have to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Something I have to deal with every day with my disease or my disorder I have. Every day I have to deal with.
Yeah,
that.
Proud Patriot. If that's a deal for you, if that's a line, if people taking your guns, then I respect that. That's
yeah, exactly.
You have the freedom to speak that way, and I would have said the same thing.
You're allergic to gabapentin? I am so sorry.
In 2014, I would have said amen to what you said and said nothing else. Come take my guns if you want them, motherfucking government.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would have said. I would have talked like that. Now, it's mass mental illness out here. Okay? For you, you might be stable. Okay? That's fine. But I'm telling you, the vast majority, it's mass mental illness. So it's not safe to be just letting people go to Gander Mountain and get a background check that takes less than 30 minutes. I had 2 guns in less than 30 minutes when I bought them. Okay? They call, okay, no warrants, no violent crime, done deal. You got your guns. That's not good. That needs shame.
Mental illness is rampant because there's not enough people in the mental health industry.
Yeah, but it's also social media.
Yes.
That's completely manipulated people's minds into psychoses. Different types of psychoses.
Different types of problems and disorders. And...
neuroses. Making women so neurotic because their butt don't look right now. Because every girl's got the nice big butt on their page.
Okay, let's bring up a little more. Yeah, we're almost done here, folks. We're almost done. Thanks for hanging out and getting through this with me. This is a lot. This is a lot. A lot of mixed opinions and everything. It's just at the end of the day, it is just crazy ramblings. They're just ramblings by 2 idiots that don't have nothing to worry about, and they just want people's money so they can get high. And that's really all there is to it at the end of the day.
Bloomberg, who's on CNN talking to Piers Morgan, saying that we should take every police officer off the streets of New York until we ban guns in America. That's what Michael Bloomberg said. So I went out and I bought 3 guns. It was in response to that fucking communist who telling me as an American that I should not have that right. I got all worked up and I got some guns. Fuck it. But but Alex, yeah, he kind of took me under the wing, you could say. And he was saying, yeah, go check out this guy. You should do your channel. That's good stuff. Yeah. I could have got hired by him. I could have.
No, you couldn't have.
You could have gone to jail to be an insurrectionist.
I would have been living in fucking Austin, man. Ugh. Living in Austin with the Austin girls, you know. He was on one time. One time. He was online. Maybe next time I'll play the video. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm planning to do like some sort of maybe a members thing on Friday. So check that out. Because people were asking me for it. So if you're a member
yeah, try to attend that. We'll have something special planned for that. I've been slacking on that, so I'll do that on Friday.
Well, instead you got me, so.
Which is cool. I'm sorry. Shanny's sweet and she makes me feel good.
How am I feeling? Tired.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Tired. Under the weather, because the tree pollen here is insane.
Yeah, it's real bad. I haven't felt allergies since I was like 13, and I feel them this year.
Oh, it's so bad this year.
Holy shit, man.
The vitamin D thing.
Okay,
Here she goes.
I think I feel a little energy coming back.
Go outside.
I'll find out next time I get my weight if it helps with the weight loss. Never knew that a vitamin D deficiency could cause you to gain weight, though.
Oh,
No,
what?
I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah. It would explain how I gained weight so fast.
That's true. Yeah. I had no
You
idea.
have it too? Totally drains you. Yeah, it really does. Like, Jason, he's like, I feel so bad for him because it's like
No, I
most of
feel
the
that
day
too.
I'm nodding off.
Don't feel bad for me. I feel horrible for you because you can't live. You're not.
My God, I can't believe she's saying that she's gaining weight, not because she eats, that she's a damn pig, but it's because of a vitamin D deficiency. I've never heard that before. I don't think that that's true. Basically, maybe you get pale, like, you know, like you don't get a tan, but you're gaining weight because of a vitamin D deficiency. You know what? That's it. I have a vitamin D deficiency.
Why don't you have a life?
You take 10,000 units once a month and take 2,000 daily. They're making me every
Yeah,
week.
I didn't think so.
It's 50,000 units once a week for vitamin D.
50K.
Yeah, 50K.
Gotta
Oh.
be hefty. Oh, Jesus. 50,000 milligrams.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think I still got how many?
It's a Morpheus blue pill. That's such a cool looking pill. Meant once a week. Yeah, okay. That's what I meant. 50,000. So they're on the same thing as you, I guess.
Yeah.
Less weight and have way more energy. Yeah. That's
good.
that's definitely a thing. There's no doubt about that.
I think I've lost some weight.
You probably have.
I haven't been eating very much, so.
Injection once a week. Okay. Maybe that's more effective, the injection.
I don't care.
Oh my god.
There's my answer to that. I don't care.
No, yeah, and that name ain't even getting said no more. Over that. Completely.
Don't care.
Nope. Don't
Never
care.
did in the first place.
Neither did I. Neither did I. I just told you, you know that woman's a cunt. Don't talk to my audience that way. Well, she is exactly that. So.
Oh, I think I know what
Like
you're
that.
talking about.
I ain't going anymore. That's as far as she was ever in my mind.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
It's so sad. But that's
It's so interesting that Rev just can call somebody a cunt because he got called out for being in the house that he wasn't supposed to be because he attacked Shanny's kid, and Shanny was sneaking him in there at night to have sex with him, and talking about it online like a little schoolgirl. Well, no, a big schoolgirl. Let's be real here. But that person's a cunt because Shanny got called out for that. Okay.
Yeah.
it's about the beginning and end of that one.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I just don't care.
Like this person thinks that after all of this bullshit, however many fucking a year,
Yeah.
an entire year of the bullshit that you've done, that we're just gonna go, oh hey, what's up? How you doing? Fuck you.
But she
Okay?
was showing herself
You've
before.
exploited us for an entire fucking year. Fuck you and your show, your dumb shit show. Fuck you.
People need to back off. You've been through enough. Yeah, thank you. I agree. I need to recover. I need to heal. You need to recover.
The amount of
From what?
slanderous bullshit that's been done to us.
Yes, done to them. And this is the last time I'm gonna get the show because I'm almost done. It was done to them. Rev and Shanny didn't do anything, folks. Especially Rev, after he got a bag of Tostitos chips thrown at his back, he did not do anything. It's all the trolls.
Are you getting bored? You're not the content ain't that great for you no more. Well, let's come on my show. Are you serious? And you're still what I called you.
Oh, Rev.
I can forgive, but I can tell people what they are too.
Forgive for what, Rev? For you being called out? I don't understand. You're not supposed to be there. And you got mad at somebody because you guys were dumb enough to not, not stream those 30 days or whatever it was for you not to be near Shanny or the boys. You could have waited until that was done with, then streamed. That's on you guys. Telling people that you're somewhere, that you're outside in a parking lot when people can obviously see that the house behind you because it's blue, like someone killed a Smurf and put the all over. I mean, it was a weird type of very tangy blue looking. It was so obvious where you were, dude. It was so obvious. I'm 1,000 miles away from Pennsylvania. I don't even think I'm in Pennsylvania's border. Dude, you weren't moving. And it was always the same background of the same blue house. Like, you could have waited. And, I hope it was worth the little shekels you got making those dumb videos. So, you have only yourself to blame, Rev, for that.
Yeah.
I don't really even not like you. I dislike your deeds. Say that's Jesus, man. I don't dislike you. I dislike your deeds. Because you're slanderous liar, filled with hate. How can you be a Christian? You can't be a Christian. You're filled with hate, man. Vitriol, piss and vinegar. That ain't the Holy Spirit. You're not having fruit of the Spirit if you're putting that trash out. Same goes for Gary. Christ don't know you. You're just slandering two people. Who? Oh my God. Nope. There's stored up wrath on that one. I ain't even talking about it anymore. The wrath of God for that guy on that issue. Wow.
I wouldn't want to be him.
Dad.
I wouldn't want to be her.
The dad spank.
I wouldn't want to be any of these people, frankly.
Mm-hmm. No, you got your treasures in heaven.
I do.
You've been persecuted and just
this
eviscerated by
pathetic,
mankind. So your reward's in heaven.
Amen.
That's it. That's what Lindsey Graham said to John McCain, or it was John McCain said to Lindsey Graham, well, our rewards are in heaven, Lindsey. I sure do agree with that. I love the Lord.
Oh, my knee.
All right, you got anything else here?
We're doing all right, Chubby. So I hope you're all right. Man.
Sometimes they just ramble.
Get right with
on
Christ,
and on.
Just get right with Jesus, because a lot of your problems are going to go away almost immediately, because you get a clarity of things that's immediate, and you're like, oh, okay, I get the light now. The light makes sense. It's Jesus. Okay. And then you move on from that, and you might feel like you're in a different universe or a different planet for a few months. If you really encounter the Holy Spirit, you're going to feel different. And it'll take a little getting used to, but you're going to start seeing shit, and it's like, wow, okay, so this is the world's run on evil. Wow, okay, I get it now.
We got to call the pharmacy. I got to get my prescriptions refilled.
Okay.
Sorry. That was random.
It's 5:34, honey, I mean.
It should be open.
All right. The peace thing, go that way. That other way is destruction, death, all that crap. You don't want that. You want Christ. Trust me. Blessings.
Blessings. And again, what does blessings mean, folks? You guys all know what blessings. No, not that. But that sounds cool too. All right, fine. With that note, guys, thank you for watching this cow with me. Yeah, I am done. But thanks for hanging out. Please like on the way out. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, everybody. Oh, sorry, I was just reading. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on Friday, and I'm planning to do maybe like a members thing. So I'll see you then. Thanks for hanging, and have a great rest of your Wednesday. All right, peace out, everyone. Thanks for coming, hanging out with. All right, bye bye.